We are here with captain of the Portsmouth Force, Ollie Blake, where the Portsmouth Force have just defeated the Surrey 89ers 95-73. Ollie, what game that was?
Yeah, very good. First half was a bit shaky, but I think probably everyone who watches us got used to that by now. But they're quite a good team. They're quite young. Their team changes quite a lot because they have a lot of other clubs they're involved with. But I actually thought we played very well. Quite an entertaining game to watch, I imagine. Honestly, I think we just showed we've got so much depth on our team. We've got a new recruit, Alan, joining us today as well, who's going to be good for us. So, yeah, I imagine it was good to watch, good to play him. So, yeah, cannot complain.
Well, let's talk about it. It was actually even going into the fourth quarter, and it was in the fourth quarter where the Force started just, being a bit more assertive on the floor. I mean, what a great bit of momentum that Ole Drahungchuk injected as well as Lucas York and Kevin Loboto down low. I mean, it started building up, and then all of a sudden you got a 15-point lead on them.
I think, in my opinion, it was just a matter of when with us. I think we were going to push the lead at some point. We just had too much talent from. We were just better than them, in my opinion, and we just have a lot of depth. So Oleg is a very, very good player. People probably don't realize just how good he is, but obviously we see it every week in training. And then we have guys like Harry, Lucas, Vic, just giving us momentum at any time in the game. And because our squad of 15, every single player in that is a very good player. It can be anyone at any time. It could be the stars, it could be the bench unit, it could be a mix of both. Like, we are at some point in every game going to go on a run where most teams in this league can't keep up with us. And I think that's just what happened today.
We got to highlight as well the physicality side of the game today. It was pretty physical. The refs were letting you play. They were letting you guys push each other around. I mean, how did that feel from the players' perspective?
It was fine. It was, as a guard, it was frustrating because there was a lot of hand checking. You're bringing the ball up and it's just constant pushes on you. But I mean, it probably suited us because when we have guys like Kevin, Harry, Morgan, Vic, Lucas, etc., very physical. They're obviously a young team, so they're a bit smaller. It was always going to suit us, and in the paint we just had too much for them. So them letting it run actually worked for us. And it makes it more fun. It makes it more competitive. I think it kind of gets people heated, which is good. But yeah, I mean, fair play to them for coming here, giving us a tough work inside. But I think it probably played into our hands, if I'm being honest. But
well, it's now 7 wins in 7 games played in the league. I mean, what a fantastic start to the Portsmouth Force season. The only defeat you've actually got so far this season was against a Division 1 team in the Cup. I mean, what a great start.
Yep. Couldn't really ask for any better. Obviously, we all wish we beat Thames Valley, but the league is obviously our priority. Playoffs would be great, but our goal is promotion, and to do that, we have to assume we might have to go undefeated. So we just have to keep pushing. It's very exciting. It's a lot of fun. But then we also know that we cannot slip up. All it takes is if you have a bad game, it's a bad hour and a half, suddenly your promotion push can be in a lot of trouble. So we know that every single week you have to be at it. So next week when we play Plymouth, we're going to need another good performance because they can be tricky, and the same again. And every league, now there's a conference, and Division 3 is a high level now, you cannot have a week off. Like, these guys are lower down in the rankings, and I don't think you'd think it. And another year, they probably could have beat us. But I think this year we know what's at stake. And I think every time we add a win, I think we see the goal. We see, like, okay, we're closer and closer and closer. We're at Christmas now. We're 1 game away from being undefeated at Christmas. And I think just every game we're seeing, okay, we're closer and we're getting there. We're pushing. And there's just no room for error. So it's good, though. It's very, very good.
And before we let you go, we got to just highlight the Force fans again showed up. I mean, it is such a great atmosphere here. These aren't my words. People are saying top 10 in the UK as far as game day experiences. We're getting compared to like SLB teams and stuff like that. I mean, with respect, we're talking about National League Div 3, and our average attendance is 450 people. I mean, they showed up again today.
Yeah. I think we're by far the best support team in Division 3. I think what Rob's built here and what you guys bring with your game day experience, it adds to it, and people want to keep coming back. Like, obviously, we do our best to put on a good show basketball-wise, but I think everything around the game is very interesting as well. We've got a mascot, we've got dancers, we've got everything. So it's not just, obviously, we're doing our best with the basketball, but we know what you guys are doing off the court makes it such a spectacle. It's the best in Division 3 by a mile. There's probably not many like us in Division 2. and it's great. It's great for us. I think we appreciate the support a lot. Obviously, we played here last week, and yet again today, hundreds of people coming through the door supporting us. It pushes us a lot. And again, we need the same next week, and I have no doubt he'll be busy again supporting us. And then we just want to pay it back. All the support we get means a lot to us. So we'd love to bring playoffs here, and we'd love to bring Division 2 basketball here. But yeah, cannot complain at all.
Hey, we hope you bring the playoffs here as well. That's what we're all hoping for. So, it's a tough Plymouth side turning up next week. At the moment, we think the game may be on. There's a question mark over it, but apparently at the moment it is on. So here at Ravelin Sports Centre next Saturday, we are hosting a tough Plymouth side, and hopefully we can stay undefeated before Christmas. Ollie Blake, thanks for joining us, and good night.